The second time I dated beneath me, he he packaged himself as a real estate guy. You know, those guys who flip houses. Yes. He packaged himself as that guy. And so I said, okay, cool. You know, you're doing you, I'm doing Isabel Mitten. Oh, we're good, right? And then uh he was no longer in real estate, right? He decided that he wanted to do something else. Okay, good. All right. Very encouraging of me. Well done. Good job. And then he puts, you know, just like my dad had told us that he will start giving you business ideas. He'll start telling you, I want to do this, I want to do that, in order to involve you so that you become the investor, right? So he started talking about what he wanted to do, and I got caught up in it. I did. I got caught up in his dreams, right? He wanted to start this company and he was gonna build it. And I don't even remember what company it was. It was so long ago. He wanted to start this company and he was gonna build it and he was gonna look for investors. And of course, I was going to be one of the investors. I was co opted into investing, okay? Co opted. And but you can't sit on the board because you talk too much. Okay. You can't sit on the board and you can't you'll be a silent investor. And then he started talking telling me about the people he knew. I know this guy and that guys. I don't know those motherfuckers. I'm not a business person. I'm a spiritual person. Okay. So I don't know these motherfuckers. He was name dropping, right? So I said, okay, that's cool. So I said, so do you have a business model, a business plan? I mean, bitches, I had no intentions of giving him my money. Okay. I had no intentions of giving him my money. Okay, like, no. But do you have a business plan? He was just talking. Uh, I was raised by a businessman. Okay, I was raised by, I may not know business, but I was raised by a businessman. Okay, so I kind of have an idea. Yes, at the table, I was daydreaming. You know, when my dad was talking business, I was daydreaming. But I kind of had an idea of what it entails to start a business and how you need to do it, right? So now I've been co opted into being a silent director. You will be my silent investor, and but you won't sit on the board. And I'm like, I don't want to, whatever. The point is that business kept changing, right? Almost as if he would think about it, decide he hasn't impressed me enough, come back with something else. Bitch, I grew up around cutthroat businessmen. Yes, I'm not a business person. Yes, I'm a fantasizer. But one thing cutthroat businessmen don't do, it's involving their woman. Okay? You are the last to know, okay, what he's up to and how he is up to it. You just get your fucking allowance. Okay? You get your fucking allowance every month and you do your feminine shit and you don't even know what he is doing. And he was trying to get me to care. I can give advice, okay? I can give advice, and I can help make connections for you. That's what the woman of a businessman does. She makes connections for him, lucrative connections. What he does with those connections is his business, right? If I am going to be a businessman's wife, I want to be in the kitchen, bitches. Do my work, write my books. It'll give me an opportunity to write the 100 novels that I want to write, expand my oil business, things that I can't do because I have to survive, right? But get into your business and sit on your board, nah, that's not in my trajectory. Anyway, after a while of trying to impress me, because that shit was all for me, I said to him, well, right, I was encouraging him. Well, if you're going to look for investors, you're going to need a business plan. You're going to need something on paper so that these investors will bite. Get to it. Turns out he was illiterate. Like East African men. East African men are fucking illiterate. He was illiterate. So he was waiting for me to write this business plan for him. He asked in a roundabout way, again, trying to get me interested. He asked in a roundabout way if I could write this. Bitch, I can't even write my own business plans. I just start things without a plan. That's how I roll. I've never written a single business proposal. I just start shit. That's how I roll. So then I said to him, I think you need a job. You need to look for a job. Like, look for a job. Okay, because I don't have time to be writing a business proposal. I don't even write once for myself. You need. Then he got hostile. He started attacking my personality, my work, everything. He got hostile, really vicious, really hostile, because the sale he had been giving me about me investing in his potential greatness had fallen flat. The guy was illiterate. Now, being successful has nothing to do with literacy. Okay, 3/4 of Africa's richest men can barely read, nor can they write. I'm not a business girl, but I'm doing okay. I'm selling my oils. I'm doing okay, right? So he got abusive verbally, emotionally, psychologically, because he was trying to wear me down, and he did wear me down. I said to him, this isn't working out. I'm done. We can be friends, but this relationship is over. And that shocked him. He was African American, right? That shocked him. The fact that I just withdrew in whole, like, this isn't working out. Because I was trained by my father to be with a man who does his business. Me as his woman, I help him out, but it's his, I find him connections. I network for him. I bring him the fish so that he can gut them. That's how that shit works. I bring you the fish, you gut the fish and put steak on the table, right? So don't date beneath you. Don't do it. Because you end up supporting that man.